Hello, welcome to Helver Line's post-offer employment testing. Today what we're going to do is give you an example of all the tests that you will be performing in order to help you prepare and understand exactly what process you'll be going through. Thank you.
So the first thing we're going to start with is a warm-up to demonstrate and see your ability to do different tasks for your job. So to start with, we're going to spend 2 minutes. We're going to do a squat through our legs, bend at the waist, and then turn from side to side. Yeah. Okay, so let's go together. Squat. Good. Bend forward at your waist. Turn one way, and then turn the opposite direction. Good. And keep going. Just squat. Yep. Good. And bend forward. Do whatever you'd like with your arms, and then turn and turn. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the ability for you to reach your arms in various directions repetitively. So you're going to reach both arms overhead, both arms out to the side at an angle, and then straight out to the side. And we're going to do that 10 times each. All right, so both arms together overhead. Good, come back down and then reach out at an angle. Good, and then straight out to the side. And keep going, reach up and at an angle and out to the side. Good. The next part we're going to do is look at your neck range of motion to make sure you can turn from side to see out the window. So hold your shoulders steady and then just turn right and turn left. Good, we're going to go back and forth about 10 times. Good, and then we're going to change it and we're going to look up and down. So look up towards the ceiling and down towards the floor, and then do that several more times for me too. Good. The next portion of this test is to simulate opening the hood. So we're going to utilize this handle here. You'll be facing the machine, straddling your feet and shifting your weight from your front foot to your back foot. You're going to use the arm that you would normally open the hood with, and we're going to repeat this 5 times. Okay. There you go. Good. Arms straight, and then just shift your weight back to that back foot. You got it. Yep. Do 5 of those. Good. One more. Good.
In this next test, we're going to position Aaron away from this board, and we're going to test his back's ability to hold being bent over. This will be done for 1 minute at a time. It will be done twice. Okay. We'll position you out a little bit and bend forward, hands out. Keep both hands busy and start. The next test is going to simulate pulling the kingpin, 5th wheel pin. And we're going to have Aaron get in this position, and he's going to use his body to raise the weight 5 times each arm. Ready? Okay. Wide, down, arm straight.
Like this?
Yep. And control, coming down. Excellent.
This next portion of the test is to see your ability to get in and out of a flatbed or the back of the trailer. So what you'll be doing is starting on the floor. You can either start on hands and knees. If that isn't comfortable for your knees, you can go from a half kneeling position or even a deep squat position, whatever feels best for you. You're going to stand up from this position, and then you're going to get onto the countertop using 3 points of contact, both hands and a knee. Climb all the way up on the counter, and then you'll return back down to the floor in the same manner. So we're going to complete this 2 times. Come on over, sir. So start down there on the mat for me, either on kneeling or on one knee, whatever seems best for you. Good. Okay, so go ahead and stand up from there. Over to the counter, both hands and a knee. Climb up onto the countertop. There you go. Good. And then you're going to come back down. Good. And back down to the floor for me. Good. Okay. This portion of the test is to simulate landing gear. So I'm gonna have you stand on this step and grab a hold of this handle. You're gonna bend your knees a little bit and you're gonna spin this around. We're gonna go for 1 minute in the forward direction and 1 minute in reverse. Go ahead and climb up there. Grab a hold of that handle. Good, little crouch in those knees. Good, and then go ahead and start spinning that handle around. Good. So we'll keep going here for a minute in this direction. Switch and go the opposite way. Good, and then we'll complete a minute in that direction too. The next test we'll be doing is to simulate entry into the cab of the truck, making sure that you have enough bend in your hip and your knee to get into the truck. So Aaron, I'm gonna have you hold on to the sides of the ladder. You're gonna step up to the second step. So skip the bottom one and step up to the next one. Good, all the way up onto that step for me, so come on up. Good, and then step back down to the floor. Good, and all the way down with that foot. And we're gonna repeat that 9 more times. So we've done 10 total, so go again. Good, all the way up and back down. Good, and again. Good, and back down. Good. The next part we'll be doing is to simulate pushing on the gas pedal and the clutch to make sure that you have the ability to push down on those surfaces. So what I'm going to have you do, Aaron, you're going to push down with your foot on the edge of the scale there. Good, and then let it go. We're going to let the scale even out, and then I'm going to have you do it a second time on that foot. So go ahead and push again. Great, and then we'll repeat with the other side. Good, push down. Good, and one more time. Good.
On this next test, what the potential employee is going to do is going to move a 30-pound basket, or basket weighs 30 pounds, to a height that's about 6 to 8 inches, over to a 24-inch height, and back to what we call center. And this is to check the potential employee's ability to lift and bend under weight. So we'll start. We're going to do that a total of 5 times. Okay. Now in this next time, try to bend a little bit more with your legs. Okay? That's good. That's better. A little bit more leg. Good. Okay, good.
The next test we'll be performing is to test the ability of your wrists to grip and turn, and for your arms to hold weight out at an elevated level. So I'd like you to hold on to this gripper for me, and you're going to unroll it. So twist those arms.
My arms all the way out?
I want they don't have to be locked elbows, but just out in front of you. Yep, good. And then unroll till that weight touches the floor for me, just like that. Keep rolling. Yep. All the way down. We're going to do this 5 times. Good. And then go roll it back up. Good. Good.
So this next test, we're going to have Eric here lift from floor to the lower shelf, and that's going to be done twice at 30 pounds, followed by twice at 60 pounds. Try to use good mechanics, and we'll help you with that. All right? Good. And I'll look up when you lift. There you go. And then set. Get a little closer when you set it in there. Okay? And come on back. Remember, bend with those legs. Good.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to increase to 60, and you really want to be aware of your bending. Try to really get low. Keep your back straight. Look up once you have the load. There you go. Now look up. Good. That's really good.
Again?
One more time. and then back down. Excellent. Okay. Your next lift, you're going to go from floor level to this shelf, which we adjusted for your shoulder height. Okay. And you're going to do that 5 times.
All right.
Okay. Try to remember good mechanics. Look up when you get the load.
Okay.
Okay. Look up. Good. Good. Okay. Great for example. All right. So this next test, we're going to do a series lift. We're going to lift 60 pounds, carry it about 20 feet, set it down, pick it up, and return, and that's going to be done twice. So good mechanics, get as low as you can. Look up when you secure, and lift. Good. Turn around, pivot. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Good. That's well.
Okay, the next test we'll be doing is using this grip strength test to see how well you can grip with your hands. So I'm going to have you put this in your hand for me. I want you to keep your elbow right by your side. Good. And then you're going to give that a nice hard squeeze. Squeeze. Good, and let go. Good, and then we'll repeat it on the other side.